everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special video. I know I say that every video, but today I mean it. So last year in 2020, about 6-7 months ago, Tim Clark, the creator of Boglins, launched a Kickstarter to bring back his classic hand puppets. He had ideas and designs for a big series, and he was hoping that he would meet a $25,000 goal. He not only beat the $25,000 goal, he smashed through the ass of that goal and made almost $250,000 with over 1,700 backers. I was one of those backers. I backed it with the $500 tier. I know, a little high. I'm crazy. What are you gonna do? I'm a sucker for this stuff. There were several tiers that you could get with phases of Boglins coming at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and towards the end of the year. So we're now in phase 1 of Operation Boglin. Now you may be asking yourself, Justin, you got that sweet Boglins t-shirt on, you didn't unbox it yet. How the hell did you do that? Well, I'll tell you. And I'm gonna stay positive, okay? Because I've been waiting for these for a long time, but I wasn't happy when I saw these things sitting on my porch like I should have been. It should have been the best day of my life, receiving these goddamn Boglins, but there was a wave of sadness that swept over me when I saw it. Gird your loins, guys. It's not a pretty sight. Can you believe that?
Nope.
This is how it arrived on my doorstep. You can see the Boglins through there. The t-shirt was just kind of hanging out of the side of the box. Now I know that's not Tim Clark's fault, but Tri-Action Toys, guys, you gotta fix this. This is not right. As big box stores and as in-store purchasing is dwindling as far as physical media and collectibles, we can't just walk into a store and grab that minty condition box off the store shelf. We have to get it chunked through the mail and just pray to God that it arrives, you know? It just sucks. So I was not happy to see that. There's no bubble wrap, there's no plastic on this, it's just this box and the Boglins are just right there. I can see the cage, I can see my little guys right in there. There's nothing in between the box and whatever this UPS man decided to do when this was shipped. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Act like you care about what you're distributing. Act like you care a little bit, because that's unacceptable. These are collector's items. These are something that people paid a lot of money for, that they paid for months ago, and they're excited. I'm not gonna let it rain on my parade. I'm a little concerned about the condition of these things, and if you're gonna send toys through the mail and UPS, first of all, UPS are a bunch of assholes for beating a box like this. And second of all, Tri-Action, if you're gonna sell collector's item things, throw some bubble wrap or put a box inside of a box, man. I mean, come on. These things were not cheap. So, rant over. I just had to get that off my chest. So let's go ahead and open this up. But first, tasty beverage.
Now, is that a tasty beverage or is that a tasty beverage?
All right. I am super stoked on this Boglin shirt. It's a really dope design. So we have 3 Boglins here. The first wave that we're getting is just the standard edition reissue of Dwork, Vlob, and Drool. These are the first wave, and there's a second wave coming here in the second or third quarter of 2021. Came with a sweet t-shirt. There's some really cool Bog of Bones. Oh, wow. See, in the top of the box is banged in here, one of them. Oh, wow. Pretty cool. We're just gonna take these out here. I'm kind of excited, man. This is crazy. The first time these things came out, I think, were 1987. Now, I've done a couple videos. I've covered the Boglins pretty extensively, so I'll link my other Boglin videos below. I covered the Kickstarter. I got a custom Boglin that I ordered directly from Tim Clark. So this is Dwork. This is Drool. And then we have Vlob here. Oh, wow. King Vlob, guys. They are here. Okay, so all of these come with a cage. This little guy. Now, I'll take them out because you have to put the tail on this. Is there a little tab? Okay, so there is a tab. Of course, a little tab in this cage will open up. So you can kind of keep them in his cage. They're tethered to the bottom of this. But once you get them out, you'll be able to lift the front of the cage up. Now this cage is just made out of thick cardboard, so it's nothing substantial. It does look cool. The box design looks pretty cool. There's some cool things on the back of the box. Bogologist field notes. This may be the most significant discovery in history. From the swampy bog that time forgot, I shall name these creatures Boglins. Observing their bizarre behavior, I theorize that Boglins may be the missing link to human personalities. Could it be that long ago Boglins taught us how to laugh and cry, even how to love? I love the pride that Tim Clark takes in writing the lore. If you follow him on Instagram, he writes these really elaborate, fun passages about the deep inner workings of the Boglin community, their personalities, how they operate, their entire lore. It's pretty hilarious. He gets real into it. So on the box, it shows you all of the other Boglins that will be coming. So we're gonna have glow-in-the-dark Boglins, Blobkin, which is the pumpkin-looking one. They'll have the Bog of Bones, the Crazy Clowns. So one of the tiers that I got was that I will be getting the Blobkin and the Bog of Bones. The Crazy Clown was a recent announcement that he just announced on his Instagram, so that's pretty exciting. So it's a little perforated circle here, and that just comes right out. We pull that out, and then we have the tail pieces. So this is his tail. So wrapped in this little styrofoam here is his tail. Is there a little instruction? Okay. King Dwark of the Jokers, land of Fergus. Having risen through the ranks of jokers, Dwark, who is found to have created some of the most notorious practical jokes in Boglin history, was finally made King of Jokers. He deposed the old king with a whoopee cushion and a banana peel and a water balloon. He assumed the throne with a boisterous fart which was heard throughout the kingdom and was cheered by all of his followers. Many women and children were overcome by the fumes and needed to be resuscitated. He possesses the supercilious scepter of San Marcan. He won this at great personal cost at the infamous Battle of Biv, by order of King Drool, surveyed by T. Clark, 1836. Okay, and then there's another perforated thing here. Make sure this is on camera. So does he come out now? Twist ties at the bottom here. Now these are pretty close to the same size as the original Boglins, although I think they are slightly smaller. He used a slightly different material that is a little smoother looking than the other ones, but apparently it makes it to where they won't deteriorate, because the other ones were those like foam, that latex foam. Is there a fourth? Did I miss one? Come on, you little fucker. Okay. We got him. So there he is. And let's pop his tail on. So how does this work? Okay, so this is the back of it. Read the instructions, Justin. There's a little plastic piece you put through the tail. Okay, so far so good. And then that'll go in there, and this will snap on like so. Let's see here. There it is. Pretty easy, and the tail is on. Our Boglin is complete. Now it's not a complete seamless fit there on the tail, but it looks pretty good. There's a little separation there. That's okay. So there's our Boglins, and let's figure out how to work these controls. There it is. Okay. So there he is. So there he is. We have our King Dwark with the movable eyes. Eyes are purple and green color. Good movement on the eyes. The arms don't really move. They're kind of static. But there's our deal. Looks like that'll take some getting used to, as far as like figuring out how to like move his mouth while you're moving his eyes. It'll take some hand-eye coordination practice going on here, but pretty cool. So yeah, you kind of, his mouth moves really good. You can open the mouth really wide. Mouth opens good. It's malleable. It's thick. It's durable. Doesn't feel like this is gonna rip. The quality is there. It's a great mold. There's some small details that you can see as far as the little lumps and bumps. So it's in 3 separate pieces. The body piece, the 2 arms, and the tail. I guess that's 4. That's 4. I can count. Very cool. So there he is. There is 1 down, and now we'll take a look at King Vlab. Now that we have him out, we can lift that up, and if he starts misbehaving, we can shove his ass back in his cage. And he'll just go right in here, and he can think about what he's done. You naughty boy. You can kind of curl his tail up so it doesn't bunch him up too much. God, this is taking me back. So you put him right in his cage, put his ass in jail. There we go. Put his little arms out. Make it look like he's trying to get out. So there he is. There he is. I'm going to set that right there. Now we'll open up King Vlob. I got to be careful. You know what happened with that gremlin when I started hacking away at shit? If you guys have watched me for a while, you know I got a little happy with the scissors and cut an important piece of my flasher gremlin. Now Vlob is really colorful. He's got this really vibrant color to him. These have a first edition decal on those. That's pretty cool. And it also came with a pin, an enamel pin. That's kind of cool. Let's pull the tail out. I'm a pro now. Look at me going all fast. Where's the other piece? Okay. I'm a Boglin pro. Look at this.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
And here is Vlob, which is this really pretty pastel blue color. Let's make sure his eyes move. He's got the same color eyes as the other ones. So there he is. Eyes are back and forth. Very cool. Really, really cool color on this with this lime green on top where his horns are, and this really cool like powder blue. He's got these little purple cheeks, which are just absolutely a goddamn adorable. And again, he's got the blue and green eyes, which are really cool. And the eye action works really well. They really have so much character to their faces, which is so cool. So where's Vlob's little card? The Boglins. I might as well read his little story, right? Vlob is the brightest and most cunning of all the Boglins and has ruled the medievals from the time before the bog. He has been enlisted by King Drool to protect the kingdom of Gaul. Vlob is counting the days until he will once again rule the land. But in the meantime, he sits and reads and plots his revenge with his loyal henchmen, Mord, Mace, Max, Mors, Murg, and all the rest of the medievals. They have been plotting and waiting for a millennium, hence their newfound popularity with the millennials. King Vlob possesses the boomerang battle axe of Bruma. A great boomerang battle axe competition was held at the turn of the century. Vlob was the only Boglin smart enough to duck on the return of the fling. Fun little backstory for him. Very cool. All of them have their own little backstory, which is kind of fun if you're a super nerd, like you guys know I am. You know I am. You love it. So there is King Vlob. And now finally we'll open King Drool. Shittiest scissors of all time. Ooh, this one's kind of tight. Okay, Justin, good job. Good job, buddy. Look kind of goofy without their little tail. Look at that. Oh, and they each come with their own little pin. I must have missed the... So they each come with their own pin. That's awesome. Oh, very cool. They each come with their own enamel pin, which is super rad. That's dope. King Drool of the tribe the Rude Dudes, land of Gaul. Clever King Drool has led the Rude Dudes for several years now, and he has accomplished much during his reign. He has banished the Clumsies tribe before they destroyed everything of value, enlisted the medieval tribe as allies and protectors, and prevented the Greedies tribe from eating all their stored food and provisions. Now that he is king, he is treated to buckets and buckets of ice cream at every meal, after which he sniffs, spits, gulps, and scratches with impunity, and belches with such gusto that it clears the room. He is indeed the king of the Rude Dudes. His little tail pat. Now, I don't have an original Boglin to compare these guys to. I had one way back in the day in the early 90s, maybe late 80s. It was probably early 90s, probably like 89, 90, 91. But I don't know what the hell happened to it. I wish I would have kept all my toys from back in the day. Now this guy has a really cool color scheme too. I like how he kind of brought the color schemes to these kind of brighter tones. The other ones were kind of drab looking. He's got this streak of purple down his back with these little lime green cheeks. Of course, the eyes move around. Now the eyes move kind of easily. I almost wish they had a little bit more torque to them, because they just flop and flip really fast. So I'm not a master puppeteer by any means, but they do move really quick. It would almost be nice if it had like a little maybe hole for your finger and maybe just had a little bit more torque or slightly more resistance, because they just kind of flip really easily. So, but I don't know, maybe they're supposed to be like that. So really cool. So guys, overall, I am just over the goddamn moon to have these Boglins. What a turn of events, 2020. Out of the shit show that was 2020, at least we got fucking Boglins, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'll link my other 2 Boglin videos down below where I covered all the different tiers, all the different Boglins that will be coming out. There's a bunch of stuff. Even though the Kickstarter is over, it gives a full overview of all the different Boglins that will be coming out, so you'll be able to take a look at all of them. I'll link below Toink Toys, GameStop. I'll put the links below so that you can check out the Boglins. Walmart selling them. So you can find this first wave of Boglins all over the place. I know you can buy the Red-Eyed Kings, which is basically the similar versions of these basic Vlob, Dwark, and Drool, but they have these really cool red eyes. Later in April or May, there's going to be some golden horned kings, which are really cool, that have this really gold top to them. Like I said, closer to fall and Halloween, they're going to have the clown, the pumpkin, and the bones Boglins, which look really awesome. And thankfully, he smashed through his Kickstarter with $250,000 on a $25,000 goal. So it looks like we're gonna have plenty of Boglins coming. Plus, they're selling like hotcakes online as well. So it looks like Boglins are here to stay for a while. So guys, that's all I got. I'll link below some of my other toy videos and my other collectible videos, so you can check out my other nerdy shit. I also talk about movies and horror and physical media and Blu-rays and all that stuff. So a lot going on over here at the channel. If you're new, definitely think about subscribing. If you've watched a bunch of my videos but still for some reason aren't subscribed, what are you doing, man? Go ahead and hit, or lady, the 1.2% of my audience that's female. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the Boglins. Go hit up Tim Clark on Instagram. Tell him thank you for bringing these back. Go buy some Boglins, guys. Stay weird, and until next time, bye.
I love movies. Gosh, I love movies. I love watching them, and I love making them.